Hey, so remember the Invincible War? Yeah, when there's a whole bunch of Mark variants and how they caused mayhem in the original Mark own verse? Yeah, it was tragic, but a great concept, and that's how you handle the multiverse stuff nowadays in cinema. And with this came different fan-made artworks and concepts. I saw people do this with Spider-Man, Adventure Time, and I see people do it with Sonic. Yep, I think you know where I'm going with this. I've seen actually multiple ones, and I put these on the screen right now. First and foremost, shout out to the artists. Check out their stuff. This is very talented and clean and crisp. Second of all, it had me thinking, what if there was a Sonic War, Invincible style in Sonic? How would things go? And I did a little thinking. I played different scenarios in my head, and I just wanted to showcase y'all what I thought, what might happen, and how things would turn out. Let's get this started, man. This should be interesting. Oh, whoa. My Invincible fans, I know I promised y'all the Conquest video and the Invincible War video. So if you want to know why I didn't make those videos, here's why. You can pause and read it real quick. If you want to know my thoughts in general, because I'm probably not going to make it. I love Invincible War. That's 10 out of 10 for me. The Conquest fight, I love too. I like how they upped the animation for it. There was some parts, if I'm really nitpicking, that I was felt a little iffy about. But other than that, it was great to me. And I love how they add new scenes, make Conquest like an emotional demon. So that was dope. Also, if you want to read it in the comics, they have more. Well, I say it gets more intense in the comics, for certain scenes compared to the TV show, because they got to censor some stuff. But anyways, Conquest fight, 10 out of 10. Well, 9.5. Invincible War, 10 out of 10. The thing is too, it's not gonna be animated. I'm just gonna show different pictures and what if scenarios. But yeah, if someone is talented to animate these Sonic characters in the war, Invincible style, please do it. And I'll do a video about it. If only I know how to animate. Now back to the Sonic video. Okay, so how I thought about this was, there's 3 different ones I saw. I'm just gonna use these 2 for example, because I ain't gonna lie, that third one is scary as shit. And it's gonna be hell on earth if they see that shit. Plus, I don't know most of the characters here. I only know Sonic.exe, and I don't know if these are actually real Sonic variations or fan-made forms. If you're into Sonic scary stuff, you might know way more than me about this, so you can inform me about it. These 2 artworks, we're gonna use these for example. I know some of these have similar forms and characters, so just vibe, man. How we're gonna do it is, we're gonna see how these characters will fit in the Sonicverse, Invincible War style way. First off, you know how KSI did the other Invincibles. Who in the hell will control the Sonic variants? I feel like Eggman from another dimension will it wouldn't work, because you know how the Invincible niggas finna fight Armstrong at the end? Yeah, Sonic variants will fight him off rip. I can already see. I would say Robotnik too, his grandfather, but I don't know either. He's on Mephios in a way. I could see how he could be behind this stuff. Anyways, I'm thinking too much deep into it. Let's get into the Sonic variants. Okay, so I think how it went down in the war, these guys, they entered the dimension and they flew from there to their respective areas to destroy. So, of course, in Sonic, they're going to come down and go to different areas. They're going to go to a Radical Highway, Green Hill Zone, Angel Island. So one of these variants are fucking up Metropolis, bro. Oh my God, they finna go off. They're going to be like Godzilla wrecking down these buildings. And okay, so when deciding which of these pair I'm going to use first, or in general, that will probably cause the most mayhem and probably be more of a threat, is definitely this group, because they're more evil beings in a way, which I'll explain later. I could see them going in and going crazy. And plus, in Invincible War, even though some of the Mark variants have different personalities, they all had one goal: to destroy things, and they did. So they did an evil act, no matter how you put it. Let's start with this group first. Right off the bat, we got fucking Scourge. Now I already know, I said enough about this GOAT, this menace, this degenerate 90s DX nigga, bro. I'm telling you, he already proved himself in the comics. He defeated Sonic and Shadow at the same time. I could see him in the scene where in Invincible War, it was this guy just beating up the whole Guardians of the Globe, the whole squad right here, and just legit shit talking, having fun. I could literally see Scourge in his same role, just trolling them. That would be so fire to see. I don't know if someone's gonna capture him and put him in the Shadowverse how he did, but I feel pretty much everything with this scene, except he doesn't get captured and trapped in the dimension like that. I could see the Warehouse Sonic, I'm talking about the bad side, when the emotions take control of him, when he's angry, I could see him in this position, just saying this. I would even keep you as a slave in my empire. Yeah, just pissed off that he's not that strong. I can see him saying that, bro. There's 5 different Metal Sonics here. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, at least 5 Metasonics here, and I think 2 of them are Mechasonics, which is even crazier to think about. Like, you know how powerful they are. I ain't gonna lie, I could see them like jumping jumping Sonic how they did in the show, and like going crazy too. Replace Amy with Adam Eve, and she gonna come in and help out too, but she gonna get washed.
Oh my god.
Just for that alone, that is crazy. Hey, remember Omnimark? I think probably either Dark Sonic or Dark Spine Sonic could be like that version of him in this scenario. These two being in the battles, especially Dark Sonic, dude, that is a fucking scary sight. I know these different variants fought like the other heroes in Invincible. The Sonic cast got to come in and try to stop them. I don't think they're going to do a good job, man. Hey, the Chaotix done. Cream, you better stay out this fight, girl. Amy, once again, wash. Shadow, he'll probably put up a good fight, but it depends who he go against, you know. Yo, enemy here. I can't believe I forgot to include this in the original recording, but here it is now. So I forgot a key, crucial part in the episode, and spoiler, major spoilers if you haven't somehow heard about this or seen it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Rex, death. I forgot to include that. Also, you know, Rex explode and shit. But who has sacrificed themselves from the Sonic crew? My best pick is, I swear, Shadow the Hedgehog. Speaking of him, because, well, if you've seen the 3rd movie, you saw what he did. If you've seen Sonic X, he saw what he did. He sacrificed himself both times in that, so I think this is a perfect way to sacrifice himself here. Now, will he come back? Most likely he will. He always come back. But yeah, so I think that's a good moment for him. And now as far as who's going to take that damage, I'd just say one of the robots, since, you know, it's like 5 of them. If not, then probably this character, the evil one. So, alright, that's it. Alright, back to the video. Oh, whoa. I don't know why I'm not including Silver or Blaze. Hey, that's a better chance of them surviving, you know what I'm saying? Power scaling these characters, it feels weird because of different forms. But yeah, y'all comment down below what you think about that and how the Sonic cast would do against these variants. Who we got left? Okay, I'm going to take out this character, because I think this is Scourge before he went green. So I'm just going to take it out. Or I'll probably just use this scenario as the same one as, you know, the guy that got sent to the Shadow Room. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name. But yeah, same scenario, but maybe less powerful. This one will get trapped in the Shadowverse. And remember when Mark 1v1, like in the beginning, when he first encountered a variant? I think, put this scenario with Sonic. Maybe he fighting the gray Sonic. Yeah, maybe he fighting that. I could just see him fighting Sonic in the beginning and like beating his ass a little bit, but Sonic wins, you know. I think the rest of the forms gonna be a cakewalk, because they're gonna come in and just wreck shit like how the other ones did. Fleetway is gonna be unstoppable, I already know. Maybe Super Cyber form of Sonic, he's gonna be unstoppable too, because he's like a glitch. So like, well, or maybe not. He might cause mayhem, but then he'll just stop, because, you know, he'll get stuck like that. You know, I think this is Dark Sonic before he turns like full on Dark Sonic. Sonic X Dark Sonic in a way. I think this is that. But once again, I just exclude him too if it is that, like I did the other Scourge. Now, all that's left is this one. I kid you not, I don't know what the fuck this is, man. I'm trying to look it up and trying to like see who this is, but he look like a bug, honestly. Alright, doing some research helps. So I found out this is Silver Sonic. That's a form in the Archie comics. Well, I think it's like a robot too in a way. And there's like 3 different variations of him. Like it's 2.0, 3.0, and I think this is 2.0. So that's cool. Okay. So wait, I just realized it's not a robot in here. That's 6 then. That's crazy. Lastly, you're probably wondering how Sonic would probably do if he had a super form and stuff. Like if he brought the Chaos Emeralds and he was in super form. Well, I hate to break it to you. I think at least 3 of these people, the Emeralds was in their sight that could fuck it up. Like Scourge would just go super Scourge and take that shit. Dark Sonic would just use the emeralds and become like even more powerful and turn them dark. And the other ones, yeah, I just know some shit is gonna happen with them. Like Mecha Sonic can go super Mecha Sonic. I think they can use the emeralds for that. But either way, you might want to hide the fucking emeralds, bro, or GGs. It's gonna be worse. Regarding these variants and how the whole Sonic crew and cast would do, and even Sonic in general, how they do standing up against these people or these forms. Long story short, it's over. And the reason I say that, once again, I'm not like a power scaling guy. Most of these forms are just incredibly strong and overpowered like crazy. It's gonna be so damn tough. Or maybe not all hope is lost, because we got the second rollout of different variants that could join and help the Sonic cast defeat evil. Yeah, so I consider this the good variant for the most part, because, well, let's start one by one. So first of all, we got Sonic Boom, a good, funny guy, W drip. Then we got the nice movie Sonic, okay, once again, W character, good guy. Then we got Werehog, Depends who he's around. If he let his emotions control him, then it's bad. Yeah, he could do some evil things. But if he doesn't, then he'll be cool. Like with this group, he'll be fine. He just, fight off evil. He'll be like that guy that shoot the the guy in Invincible War, does all that fucking talking and just, hit his ass when he catch him lacking. And then I found out this one is actually a cool one. This is Sonic where he got exiled. Something happened in the comics, in the Archie comics, where he got exiled and he left and became a ninja. That's dope. I might do a video about that, man. I gotta learn more about that. But yeah, that seems dope. But I guess he's still a good guy in this, And then we got Dark Spine Sonic here. But I meant to say Dark Spine Sonic is not evil. He just has negative emotions, so he becomes like more aggressive and sinister in a way. But he's still good, and that whole purpose was him to defeat the boss in that. So yeah, I feel like he'll fight off the villains here, just be more aggressive. And Dark Sonic here, hey, Eggman better come and talk him out in this form again, because he might get jumped by the other good guy. Metal Sonic, see, he's programmed to like defeat Sonic in a way. So I don't know if he'll get like the regular Sonic or the other or a variant to Sonic Confused. He might go for a movie Sonic or Sonic Boom. Like, yeah, we don't know. So it's kind of like a tough situation to put him in right here. Then you got... I don't know why this is so funny. Apparently this is Sonic Man.
Oh my God,
I'm surprised I didn't see this in my brain rot video. Like, I feel like I would have seen something like this, but Sonic Man, that might deserve some video too, because I'm just curious what this is. Then you got Sonic, I guess this is like a form in Sonic Prime. I know that this is from Prime in general. I don't know how strong it is, but I'm positive he's good here too. So then you got Excalibur Sonic, good guy. Excellent, exquisite drip. You got Fleetway Sonic, menace to society. Once again, he'll probably get jumped by the other Sonics. You got Sonic Rider Sonic, which I don't know why he's here. He's gonna beat somebody with his hoverboard or some shit. Lego Sonic. What the fuck he gonna do? Like, hold on, is Lego Sonic strong? Don't tell me he's fucking strong. Scourge, I already talked about him. Sunday EXE. This is probably the biggest threat here. Oh my God. See, when it comes to this nigga and powers, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it, bro. They make him so overpowered, so strong, but scary at the same time. I don't know how it makes sense. Biggest threat here. And you got Metal Sonic from Sonic Prime. Why is he here? I never liked him. Once again, I feel like the other squad is more scarier, and this is like more good squads and probably won't team up with each other. They might just fight each other in a way. So yeah, interesting though. I like the concept for both. This, too scary for me to go over. So yeah, all in all, I can see it playing the same way as an Invincible War, but a little bit different, at least for the first part. Or first squad I mentioned. Please someone animate this, please. Just a little bit. I don't care if it's a minute, 30 seconds, or 2 minutes, something. This would be so dope. Yeah, and comment down below how you think about this whole concept. I'll just think about it and I just want to tell you all about it. Hopefully someone do this with Mario too. That'd be dope. I think someone do this with SpongeBob too. That bit is funny. And yeah, that's kind of it. Like I said, comment down below your thoughts about this. Like the video, subscribe. And I know I said in my community tab that my next post would surprise you. I think it depends. If this comes out first, then it wasn't this post. It's the next one. And man, just stay tuned. Hopefully I drop it like soon after this one. But last but not least, I just thought about it too. I made like, I think a year ago, probably 2 years ago, I made like a Sonic Final War or like Avenger style war. Or I don't know, I just bored and did it. And it was really good. And kind of shows what the, if this shit had a trailer, it would be exactly like this in a way. So link down below in the description. And yeah, okay, enough self-promotion. Bye. Over.